Good afternoon. How you doing? How you doing, everyone? Hopefully everyone can hear me. I can tell that I've only got a 3-4 second delay between me and the feed, so things seem to be working. I hope. Anyway, so what I'm playing today for I'm going to say till 2:15 because I haven't really started. Assuming it works. Is I was not going to stream this, but I have two reasons why. I this as soon as I heard this was coming out, I wanted this game, and I didn't get it on day release because it came out in August of 2019, and it kind of went under the radar. But as the year went on of 2019, people were raving about this, and this game. Oh, you're welcome, Pixie. This game, basically won tons of awards and basically became one of the biggest name games of 2019. Throughout 2020, that's when it sold loads, and they started to bring out the DLCs. I am talking about Control. I absolutely love this game. Now, I wasn't going to stream it because I spent most of last year playing it, and I completed it and all the DLCs, and I'm really hoping they do a sequel. But sneakily, I was like, maybe I'll do a one-off stream just for people who don't, because there's still a lot of people who don't know about this game, which does surprise me. So I thought I'll do a one-off stream that. Also, as always, it falls this week. It's one of the Game Pass quests on Xbox, but all you have to do is play the game and you get rewarded points. So I was like, well, if that's not two reasons to do it, what is? So if this stream goes well and you guys and girls like this, I might replay all the way from the start, like in a month's time or 2 months' time when we finish one of the other games. So let me know your thoughts on the game, whether you'd like me to stream this, because I will do that. Lou redeemed a mod poll. Okay. Lou, what do you want? What do you want? I don't know if any of the mods are in, so I'll do it for you. What would you like? What would the question be on the poll? Tell me and I'll put it in and we'll get the poll started. Is Middle amazing? Yes or yes? I'm going to do that. I'm going to go for that. Cheers, Lou. Hale says, I actually wanted to play this. This is good for me to see what it's actually like. Cool. It's kind of why I'm doing it. I think this game has been very underrated. The critics love it, but it's not sold. Well, it's sold well now, but it took over a year for it to sell well. So it's a bit of a crazy thing. I'm just loving the fact that my kit is actually working. Anyone who tuned in last night for the first 40 minutes of a stream, I am so sorry. It crashed, and Lou was there, and he joined in just as the whole thing crashed. It was an absolute car wreck, but we got back up and running. So thank you to anyone who was there last night, persevering. But we did get the stream gone. Thank you so much. Here we go. Is Middle amazing? Yes or yes? Do you know what? Extra bonus question. Extra bonus answer. No. There you go. I'm going to chuck that in. Content does not meet guidelines. Oh. Whoops. I can't type that. I can't type what I was going to type. I can't wait to see me be a huge streamer. Maybe that's my goal in life, is to be a decent streamer and have a decent following. But I will never forget you, lovely people. I know I've given you. Let's try that. Let's see if this works. I can't believe for the first time I've done my own poll and it will not let me. Are you kidding me? It will not let me do that. Oh, well. Let me try that. Oh, it'll let me do that. I was going to put, so the poll's up for 5 minutes. You can use your Mojo Bytes or bits to spend on it. And it is Middle amazing? Yes? Or yeah? Or no? So the second yes is more of a like, he's all right. I'm getting loads of no's. I've set myself up for a fall here. We'll keep that open. I know. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lou. I really do appreciate it. It worked. I know. Do you know what, though? I put no, he's rubbish, and it wouldn't let me post it in my own channel. It said it did not meet guidelines. I mean, I'm trying to take the mick out of myself. Seriously. What's wrong with that? You know, I don't mind having the mick taken out of myself. Right? I wanted to put something harsher, but it wouldn't let me do that. It banned me from doing it. So, anyway, let's get this going. I'm literally going to make a new game from the beginning. Foxina Boat, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. You've come at the right time. I'm literally going to start playing this. So, I do you know what? Overwrite my save file. I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm doing it. Yeah. Actually, saying that, I've got my old save file on my Xbox One, so I don't care. So let's check this out. We have too much power now. This is how... I know.
Warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster.
I'm going to keep quiet between this bit because it's quite important.
Nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Right. Firstly, Fox in a Boat. Welcome.
Anyone here?
Any friend of Lou's is a friend of mine. I love the fact that this is not going in my favour on the poll as well, which is hilarious. 17 people said, no, I am not amazing. 19 people. I think there's like a minute left. I think this is hilarious. So, just so to clarify something. Courtney, who's the actual name of the actress, Jessie is the character. She was in another Remedy game. I like a lot of Remedy games. Hello, Roxy Saiga. Welcome to the channel. She was in a game called Quantum Break, but she was playing a different character. But I liked her so much they brought her back as the main character for this. So there we go. Now, I'm just going to point out one thing. This is the real world outside. This is the real world. There's cars. There's people. There you go. Oh my God. Hailstorm contributed 8,800 channel points. And it is official. I am not amazing. But I'm alright. Nice one, Ailes. It's cool. You can think about me whatever you want. This was a bit of fun. You can't see the poll. This is a catastrophe. It's there. It should be there in the chat. It's there. It will disappear eventually. Lou says it's false. I am totally cool. I think that's really funny. That's hilarious. You are, but you couldn't resist. Bless you. See, I know all of you do think I'm amazing. I don't think I'm amazing. I'm just some bloke that streams games, right, at the end of the day. But I do appreciate it. But it's cool. The fact that you all voted for no was fucking hilarious. That is awesome. There you go. Hello, Roxy. Oh, thank you, Roxy. Yeah, do it. Join in with the fun. That's the end of that poll. It's all good. It's all just a bit of a laugh. So there you go. So this is how the game starts. I'm going to let it speak for itself, but you are Jesse, and you have walked into the Federal Bureau of Control, and there's no one here. So this is how it's going to start. But the reason I said this is the real world outside is because it's set in modern day, real world. But what about's to happen is going to hopefully blow your minds. No security. Oh, set the security off. There's a... Oh, I forgot. I'm going to have to do that. So if I go to this, collectibles, it's correspondence. It says prohibited items, weapons, pages, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils, because of lead, and any objects considered iconic representatives, i.e. rubber ducks and ketchup bottles. Yeah, the character. Now, this is the first time I'm playing this on Series X, but this isn't the upgraded version. Annoyingly, it does get my goat, and I talked about this on the game show. If you want the Xbox Series X or the PS5 version, you have to buy a brand new version. See, there's a lockdown. There you go. So something's up. But if you like the X-Files and you like crazy things... Oh, there we go. Something else.
This.
There we go.
Real. I saw it a long time ago.
There's a TV.
I keep seeing it in my dreams.
I need that. My camera's blocking the TV there, which is annoying. So I might have to do something about that because I can't see when the prompts come up. What else we got? See, they redact everything. We can't catch up into the bureau. I know, it's terrible. It's bullshit. But there's a reason, and you'll see. It makes no sense now, but it will make sense. Staffing surveillance, redacted, redacted. Mould removal, redacted. But yeah, office is empty, and there's no one about. I've got some pictures I want you to take note. Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. This one I love. Our bureau at work. It's a picture of the janitor, but it's a picture from behind. And then the guy you saw at the beginning, the director, Zachary Trench. I can sprint. Yay! I will say this does run smoother. Now it's on Series X. Am I supposed to go this way? I can't remember. Oh, let's go to the toilets. Have a look in the toilets. There we go. This isn't a horror game, so to speak. It's a... oh my God! Right, that's an interesting question.
Of control. All these years, I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
So she's been looking for the Federal Bureau of Control, which we'll find out why. But they're clever because they're a secret organisation, but they're hidden in a building that's obvious to the public. Hence why I said along the real world. Lou says, Middle, if you had to win one game of any game, what would you play? And if it's a team game, who do you know would you put on your team? Oh my God. I'll answer that twice. Is there a game that I've never completed that I would want to win at? That was too hard for me to complete. So now, yeah, Battlefront. Tell you what, for the second part of the question, I've never done a full team game of Battlefront, so I'd give that a go. And Lou, I'd stick you on it because I know you play that. And we get a couple of others, and that'd be good fun because I've never done that. A game that I've never completed, but if I did, and it was solo. What's a game that I never got to the end of? Do you know what? This is going to sound really dull, but Assassin's Creed 3. And the reason being is I kind of fell out of love with some of the Assassin's Creed games because of that game. And I never finished it. I just couldn't be bothered with it. I got halfway through. I just could not do it. Could not do it. But we could get like Draconic on and Lou and that. But I you know, answers. There's probably other games. More might come to me in a minute. Look at that. A shark in his, although secure, permission to, following basic parole, shoot to kill. I did a collab stream 2 weeks ago with Governor, which was PUBG. And I'm happy to do it. Apparently, Hales and me, Crusader and Gov are supposed to be doing a Crash Bandicoot thing, even though that's gone a bit quiet. But I am happy to do collab. Not the horror games. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due at the end of the week. We're still waiting on them for a number of people. If you need an extension, please request. Blah, blah, blah. Go to Dr. Darling. Okay. Can you hear the singing? So where's that?
Hello?
Oh, look. It's the janitor.
Hey, excuse me.
We do hail. We do need to... Oh, Bendy and the Ink Machine. I would love to give that a go. I've only seen people stream that. That's a cool horror game. I haven't got Crash yet. I was waiting for people to tell me when we were doing it, and then I'll get it.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are relevant. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Artie's quite cool. He thinks you're here for the janitor's job. Help, like assistant janitor. Which you're not. But... There we go. There's a lift. Just going to keep showing you these pictures. And there's a reason behind that. And you'll see in a little bit. Now, if you've just noticed... Have you noticed something? See if anyone's picked up it on the chat. Yeah, please, Hal, suss it out. See if anyone's picked up on the chat what has just happened. And this is a big point of this game. I'll give you a few minutes to think, but if I give you a clue, there's a toilet here. Looks familiar, doesn't it? Hang on, that's reception. See if anyone susses this out, because it took me a while the first time. I know, but you can say the points. Janice says evil and kills people. No. Pixie's got it right. Haven't we been here before? Yes. We walked up the corridor and there was a picture of the janitor here. And then we went through a door there. We've walked round. We've come back through the same door, but we didn't go that way. Yeah, the wet floor sign, fall down. Wait for it. There you go, knock it over. I'm a douche. It's a loop. The building moves. And that happens a lot. Fox in the boat's got it. So that lift wasn't there.
And the poster.
Yeah.
I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help? Here
we go. And we get the beginning credits. This just sums up the game beautifully. It's not horror, so to speak. There's horrific elements kind of in it, but it's not what I would call a horror game, but it is an action game. But it's also like a detective kind of game. But I love what Remedy do with these games, and I think so far this is the best game. Remedy did the first couple of Max Payne games. So they are the ones that invented the slow shooting for Max Payne. They then did Alan Wake, which is an amazing game. They then did Quantum Break, which got mixed reviews, because Quantum Break was a game that you could control time and slow time down, but it also combined a TV show with it. So you'd play levels and then watch an episode of the TV show, and on your choices determined how the TV episode would show. It was ahead of its time. It
Did I
didn't
lose
get
you
great
there for a
reviews.
moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
So basically, you've come here, been walking around for hours, I know. While penning any notifications of death related to the AWE, in the service of his/her country, regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Word phrases to avoid: Alaska, scissors, blood, loss, apologies. Cheers for the hydrate. If you save up your points, Hales, I'm back on tomorrow afternoon. There's going to be a Friday afternoon stream, late afternoon, and a Saturday lunchtime stream. So you can always get Mojo on the stream then. I've just knocked the coffee pot over, but never mind. Right. I haven't got clearance level... Have I? No, I haven't got level 1 clearance. Go in. Anything in here? Everything's derelict. Go. Posture check. Thank you, do. Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench, who's supposed to be the head of, as we saw, the head of. Now, I think that's locked. Yeah. Oh. Gunshot. Sit up, old man. Okay. Okay, Lou, I'll sit up.
Shit.
Oh, it looks like he's
Shit.
blown his brains out.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Oh, before I do, nice picture of himself. Him getting a medal when he was younger. All the blood splattered all over the wall. And yes, he's blown his brains out. This was the guy we came to talk to. Blood all over his desk. Nice.
Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
As in with the president. All this will make sense, don't worry. So, do I pick up the gun? Pick up the gun.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime
Yes, we did,
candidate
Pixie.
program.
We did see
Come
that.
out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
So this is the astral plane. So we picked up the gun, and the gun has sent us to the astral plane. Oh. This is like the tutorial bit, so... Punch in the face.
The same gun.
This gun is amazing, and you'll see why.
Okay, now I have a gun.
It is. Now, bearing in mind this came out before Fallen Order, so I think they took a leaf out of this game's book. A leaf out of this game's book. I know, yeah, really bad example of a... Because they always say they took a leaf out of a book. That's the phrase. I mean a page out of this game's book. Took a leaf out of a book. No, the phrase is a leaf took a leaf out of book. Okay, where am I supposed to be going? Oh, there. But you get what I mean.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Hey, Foxy!
Did you hear that?
A dead man's talking to me now.
It's the dead man.
Yeah.
Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word.
How you doing, Foxy?
And this gun's alive.
Yeah, the gun's a living, breathing thing.
I'm happy. Happy to be here.
And now,
Things
weirdly...
have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
No worries, Foxy. Ooh, bad hangover. Okay. This is the map. Oh, shit.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
You've been permanently hungover all
Stopped
week.
it.
Wow.
You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
No worries, Mia. Good to see you. Literally shatter everything. This is what I love about this game. Alarm's going off. Still can't get in that door. Right, Executive Affairs, Central Executive. Right. No worries, Mary, if you're lurking. I know you couldn't make it because you're working. Oh, that rhymes. But,
The hotline.
oh,
Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
yeah, the gun being alive is very cool and very strange. And it will do more things, as you'll see. Uh-oh. And it has to recharge. People floating in the air, obviously. Oh. Okay. No worries, Foxy. Thanks for lurking. I appreciate it. Yeah. Found out my father who adopted me is my biological father and I'm a shapeshifter. Can you hear the spooky stuff coming through the speakers? It's messed up. Right, is there any collectibles around here? Now, all I'm going to say is, without spoiling too much, you will see this gun will do more things than just shoot. And so will Jesse, our main character. Dinner reservations. Dinner reservations 7 at Chez Ambre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready in the lobby. She turns 46. Now that's bad. So the big boss, who's now dead, didn't even know how old his wife was. Okay, a shelter. There's floating people in the shelter. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE. Don't worry, we'll explain what that is in a bit. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real thing. Or you need to rotate these field agents off a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Boom. Powers. I can open that. Assets. I now have clearance level... Oh, no, I don't. Materials. These are all different things you'll use that you'll pick up to help make things. Okay. Got a door there. I'm going to have a quick look through the offices. Spooky. Oh, there's someone floating in the office there, as you do. Oh, there's something here. Rising cost of AWE response update on mould. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier coffee filters. It's crazy some of the stuff they talk about. I love the fact they go from that to that. Oh, I can't use the projector yet. Okay. That'll come into play. Anything down here? Yeah, okay. Oh, here we go. This is...
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power.
Notice something different
2.
about the pictures.
Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
So the picture was of the guy that's dead, but now the pictures have changed to you. That's a bit worrying. Right. We want to go... Yeah, we want to go this way. More floaty people. Hello, floaty people. Oh, this doesn't look good.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss.
Yes, there are it says there are multiple objects of power. Maybe they're causing the rooms to shift.
Alright,
Oh.
it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
I'm not going to turn that on. Actually, let's turn this on. You can do this. Turn the radio on. Rock. No worries, Hales. I'm not going to listen to the whole song, but you can sit there and listen to a whole radio station. It's amazing. See, look, the walls are all a bit funny, like you can't get through. What else we got here? What was that? Oh, I think it was something. Oops. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Investigation. This is their procedure when people visit through reception. We are the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964. As part of an effort to strengthen government relations, we are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects. It says, if they do not leave, then ask them these questions. 1. Are you here to see someone? 2. Are you from New York or just visiting? 3. How do you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of a deviance, see the score sheet, then redacted immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Yeah, that's a bit worrying. Oh, there's that pyramid we saw a minute ago. This doesn't look fun. And I can't get down the stairs because there are no stairs. Uh-oh.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Okay.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Okay, here we go. Let's try. See what happens. Uh-oh.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Fun fact, if you put fun facts at the front of a message, people will read it all the way through. If you read this, you must say 1. It works.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss.
Yeah, you never
Like
just
the
say you're
sound of
visiting the
poison
Bureau.
gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead.
Yep.
Shot. I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Lou, you said, hey, Middle, do you remember, like, 5 years ago, those YouTubers like Little Lizard and stuff like that? I'm not familiar with those ones, but yeah, there was lots of YouTubers. I just got it recommended by a video by them. Does that mean they're back up and doing stuff? Or is it just an old video that's been recommended? Right, let's go grab some stuff from here. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonisation devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by redacted detection of an obstructed ping using the redacted within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to find control points, calling them nerve junctions or redacted or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilise the oldest house and work more confidently inside. Theoretically, this technology could be exploited to stabilise the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be redacted. Okay, nothing else in here. Can't sort of... Right. Cleanse the hiss-corrupted agent. Right, yeah. That's shutting. Okay, I wonder what that was. Let's try and... Okay. Oh dear.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Where's she gone?
Jesse, over here.
Where?
We need to make a
Oh, she's up
plan,
there.
Jesse.
I was like, what? She walked over.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Spooky.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything
Oh.
you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Okay.
Thanks, Emily.
There's a box here. These normally have upgrades. Okay, it's got materials. That will all be explained later. Is there anything else I can speak to her about? 1 second.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
So you can ask her about a load of things. So I'm going to do this because it helps.
Where did the hiss come from?
Yeah, the cutscenes are amazing.
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Okay.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
Openings to other places, you say?
Been to New York a few times.
Indeed.
How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Correct.
Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Objects of power.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian.
No worries, Lou. Thanks for tuning in.
Got it?
Good to see you.
Did she memorize this?
Thanks very much,
Got
Lou.
it.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
And the last one, and then we'll carry on with the story.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Wait, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Right, so I've got to get to that building up there. Now I can. You can get different outfits for Jesse. Now at the moment I've only got civilian. I did get all but one of the outfits when I first played this. And you can fast travel from these points. It's telling me to go through that door. So let's do it. Towards cafeteria, nostalgia department, communication science, and dead letters.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
I haven't got clearance yet, have I? No. So I can't open doors with number 1 on. Oh. That person got butchered horribly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hopefully they've not noticed me. Another box. Travel costs. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, yada yada yada. Accommodation was $831. Meals was $714. Gas was $295, and the minibar was $313. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road. P.S. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskies is my ritual. Shit, see mate. Oh, shit, can't go that way.
It's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Yes, don't go that way is what it's saying. Uh-oh. I'm casually theorising, don't mind me, don't worry, go for it. Shelter. Oh, what we got here? An auditory event occurred in the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Redacted deaths was reported, and the outgoing information has been managed. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been redacted. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise, accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for redacted minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off, and the embassy staff were transported to the continental US. After Formula I-9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate. Identified it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. A cowboy boot, of all things. Oh, can't go in there. Kills you. So, that's not good. Hopefully I can get in there later. Another toilet. Oh, found a file. Due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Green is stable, yellow is low possibility of the building shifting, orange is highly likelihood of building shifts, and red, frequent and anticipated building shifts. So it means the building does shift a lot. Right. Communications department, anything around here? That door's sealed off. Door here. I think this is where I want to go. Did I want to go? Can I go? That's another toilet, isn't it? Let me just go in the toilet, see if there's anything else. Beats writing an essay. Oh, good. Glad they did come in here. Boop. There we go. If you shoot the speakers, it does eventually drown out the noise. It's quite funny. It stops the... Oh. Dead letters. What we got there? Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloguing the Bureau's collection of delicate mail will provide an external handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the most functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows in authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realise not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight to other unknown. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyse the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. stuck on a cabinet. Uh-oh. Oh! Okay. Uh-oh, more bad guys. Oh, control point. Here it goes. And the building's going to shift. Oh, I can't do anything here. I thought, can I do a weapon mod? Ah, here we go. So you can upgrade your weapon. That's no good because that doesn't work with that thing. Energy gain from headshots gives you 14%. Or damage, there's extra 24% extra damage. Well, we'll have that because it's a gun. Does that make sense? And personal mods, I can. My health gets increased by 18%. My energy, well, I haven't got energy yet. That'll come into it. And health recovery per element is more 20%. Well, I'm actually going to go for that. So, oh, fact, actually. No, let's have more energy. So my energy bar has just increased. Okay, can't get in there because that's level 2. Haven't got access. I need to get through dead letters to... There's a staircase. Right, okay. Lots of doors. There's an office here. We'll go check it out. Ah, now for something a bit more interesting.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
There you go. Communications department. Yeah, that's where I want to go.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Oh, lots of blood all over the floor. That's not good. More toilets. Nothing in there. Oops, not the toilet roll off the wall. Now, do I want to go all the way down here? Oh! Oh! That guy's just been knocked out. I don't want to go that way.
An object of power. Looks like the head
Oh!
flashed onto it.
Shit!
We need to cleanse it.
Reach objects. Whoa! The mail machine's gone mad. Crouch to take cover. Okay. The mail machine is not happy. Okay, what we got here? Okay, I'm going to have to dodge stuff. Oh god, it's killed a lot of people. The mail room has gone rogue, people. The mail room has gone rogue. How do I get up there? Ah, shit, do I need to go up the top? Ah, crap. Okay, the stairs on the other side. Quick, 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 quick. Ah! Can't get through that door. Go up the stairs. Oof. Okay, gotta be careful here. Okay. Oh, great, I've got to walk across the bridge. Not... It's hurling. Whoa! Shit. Run. Okay, we're gonna have to wait. Got it. There's that floppy disk that he was talking about.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Right, here we go. Powers start. So, like the floppy disk was making the mail shoots, or the mail tubes shoot out, I can now look at an object and hurl it. This is where it gets more interesting. It's not just a shooting game. This is where the puzzle elements come in. Have a block. Ooh. Took him out. Catch. Catch. And this way, ladies and gents, is one of the many reasons why this game's mechanics are so awesome. Right. Ooh. Catch. Here we go. Technically, we've cleansed.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
So I can now launch items at people. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. But I can grab anything. Look, I can grab a cart. Boom. Run. Grab tables. Any item is grabbable. I can take chunks out of walls if I want to. Oof. Damn. Be careful there. Have a piece of the floor. Have a bin. Been there, done that. Had to be said. Had to be said. There we go. Okay. Uh-oh. Mailbag. Have a bag. Oh, that's cleared up. Now there's a shelter down here, so go in here. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around was like a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns space hippies or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dogfight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favourite character got killed, not even halfway through the story, by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. There is some random stuff in this, but it all does make sense eventually. It all does wrap up. It's like you read some of these things, you're like, what? Right.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Okay. Trying to get through the mailroom. Come here. Right. See if there's anything in here I can pick up. There was a box back there, so I'll go back. Here we go. Boom! Shut up with your stupid messages. Okay. There's someone over there. Get that. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to redacted. So another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring blank, blank, and blank for any off-messaging opinions, but it looks like we're in the clear. So they're a bit like the Men in Black. They go and investigate stuff, and then they try and cover it up. Now, as I'm already halfway through the stream, I'm going to run a very quick 60-second ad. If you're a subscriber, you won't see the ads, but if you are, I'll be back in 1 minute. Here we go. There you go. I've actually forgotten where I'm going. I want to go this way. Can't get through that door yet. Mail room. Toilets. Toilets with no lights on. It's a bit worrying. Power's gone in here. Ah! Cleansing point. Okay. There is... Oh. Clearance level 1 card.
This must open the door.
I need that card. Free. Now, what else can I do here? Apart from fast travel. Nothing. Okay. No, don't do that. I want to go this way, don't I? Welcome back if you just come back from the adverts. Mail room. This way. There's the door. There's lots of blood. Here we go. I can now open these. Ooh. Check out the mail room. Uh-oh. What the hell? It's a Massey.
Great.
Watch it. Well, we know Tomasi was one of the employees because they wrote the note. Ooh. Oh, crap. Bad guys coming up on. That's good. Ah, run. Ooh, that hurt. Oh, there's a bad guy there. Kill him for energy. Shopping cart. Missed me. I actually forget about crouching sometimes. It's duck. Oh. There you go. This Massey is nearly done. Damn it, missed. Bang. Uh-oh.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Yeah.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Okay. There were some collectibles over here, so let's just have a look where I was. Hotline chamber. There we go. Oh, there was some collectibles. Where's that gone? Where's the thing gone? Basically saw a thing that highlighted. Okay. Oh, don't worry about that. Hotline chamber. There we go. Aha! Oh, got some other stuff on there. Oh. A spate of disappearances were traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at redacted, which had been connected to the total of redacted disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butts home closet disappeared during the incident. So we've had a floppy disk, and now we've got a light cord that you might have in your bathroom.
Alberto
Oh, Tomasi's ID. That's his.
Tomasi, head of comms.
Unfortunately, he's now
The
looking.
Hiss got him.
Yeah.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel.
Hey Jay, how you doing?
Inner ear, but most are expected
I'm very good, mate. How are you?
recovery. Of course,
I'm hoping to take this little one for a walk as well. After this, in about 45 minutes.
Doctors examine them first. Honestly, what are the odds an alternate item will show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Awesome. Yeah, the weather's a bit so-so here. He's cute. He's the cutest little guy.
The hotline can't be far now.
Things are getting wacky, Pixie. That's very true. Can we hear the phone? Yeah, in the background. Just hear the phone. Is it fun? I love this game. I actually completed it last year, and all the DLCs, and it's my favourite game. One of my favourite games. It's in my top 10. And I wasn't going to stream it, but then at the beginning of the stream, I explained my reasons. And if people like the stream, I'll put it in the Discord. It is fun. It's a good shooter and a good combat game, but it's also a good mystery game. And it's like, if you like things like X-Files and The Outer Limits, it's all very sort of sci-fi and bizarre and weird. And the combination of all three things just makes it a beautiful game. Phone's ringing. There you go. Calls that checked into the hotline. Director Trench, Bill Everett. Director Trench, Bill Everett. Then someone called Carol Bishop. Right, that phone's still ringing. We can hear it. And interestingly enough...
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic.
Put it on your wish list. I might end up streaming this, even though I've played it and completed it last year. I might end up streaming this. So, we'll see. We'll get people to vote on it in the Discord. But I love it. Hales is interested in this game as well. She was here earlier. Right, now, we were just talking about that cord, weren't we? No worries, Jay. Good to see you, man. Hopefully see you later. Let's see what happens when we pull the cord. Okay. Overview Motel and Casino entry point. Light switch to the law of 3 applies. Okay. Pulled it twice. Let's try a third time.
Have we been here before?
Ooh.
No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country. On the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Oh, say hey to Q for me. Alright. Tell him I said hi. There's a door here as well. Locked. All the hotel rooms have different shapes on. Oh, bit of music. Can't get out of the door. Anybody here?
Hello? Anyone here?
Nope. Okay. We'll walk around the hotel. There's a room. Typical bedroom. Coffee maker, phone, TV, radio, bed, ashtray, plant. Okay. All the other rooms are locked. So what happens when we hit the bell? Another door opens. Interesting. Rooms are all the same. Let's try the bell again. Something else just opened. There we go. Ah, some keys.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Now, we saw a door with a black pyramid. Now, this is the bit I like. There's a picture. It looks like a picture of you on a walkway. Okay. Rule of 3. Here goes. And now we're on the walkway. Gonna go pick up the phone. So now I've got to complete this astral plane challenge. What is that? Does not look friendly. Oh, it's coming for me. Run. Following. Does it eventually destroy the walls? I can't remember. Yes, it does. Right, okay. So, not something you want to get stuck behind. Run. There we go. That phone's still ringing. There it is. We expect compulsive weekly calls.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Oh, she's bleeding.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
So I've got to go to the executive boardroom. I can go this way, can't I? I'll go back a different way. Because now I've got the key card, I can get through the doors. And I am back in his office. This is how these places change. I am now in his office again, where I was earlier. But his body's disappeared. There's now a file that's appeared though on his desk. To all executive staff, I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So as long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the US Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. The eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us to certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. His body's disappeared because you're the director now. I know. Dun, dun, dun. But we can still communicate with him. Right, I've got to remember which way. Oh, central executive, innit? No, boardroom. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've got to go this way. Now. Oh, I can't. That's level 4. Can't get in there. You right there, fella? How'd you get down? Stairs. What's that? That's a radio. Put the radio on. Some things exist on the astral plane. Indeed they do. What we got here? Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I wiped my ass off in Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to have a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. The toilet's gone missing. This is like some bits of this are so like serious, and then you get little things like that. It's just funny. The guy's missing his toilet. Nothing in there. Right, the boardroom's just here.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it.
Let me read that file first.
Emily?
Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioural facts. Mostly, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behaviour. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HR devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behaviour is so in contrast to that to the other Hiss that I've dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She's able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's psychology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done. That's Emily's report. Let's go talk to her.
Of course.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone.
Yeah, Tomasi's gone.
Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that in the Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Spooky. Wow. Four ability points received. Syncing data. Thank you. Upgrade and unlock abilities from the nearest control point. Right, okay. Let's just talk to Emily a bit more.
Hi,
I'll
Jesse.
do. Oh, no. I've talked to her about everything. Okay, that's fine.
Thanks, Emily.
Let's go.
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Okay.
Just let me know.
Search
you
your
hear
way
that?
into the maintenance sector.
Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Yeah, the elevator. Yeah.
They're saying Trench was shot dead. The situation's getting worse.
Argument a couple weeks ago. Trench was furious. You don't think Darling...
Don't be stupid. What would the Bureau's golden child have to gain from killing the boss?
Okay. Let's just upgrade it. Got abilities. So you get ability points. Add 10% to health. Let's do that. Okay. And then we've got add 10% to energy. So we're going to do that. We've got extra 10% on melee damage when I punch. Cool. Additional weapon form slot. Okay. And then this one is 25% to launch damage. So when I launch items in the air. So that's pretty cool. So that's all the points used. I've got astral constructs. So mods for me. Weapon mods. This is where you can make stuff. And you've got the weapon forms. Now I can't do that yet because I haven't got enough materials, but I can create a different version of the gun, which we'll go into. Isn't there another thing for the... Let's check what we've got. Assets. 13 materials, 7 memory, 1 hidden trend, clearance level 1, loadout. Personal mods. So we've got 18% to health. Well, that's the same, really. Also got 18% health. Oh, no, that's wrong. 5% energy, -7 launch of energy. Why you would ever pick that, I don't know. Plus 18 energy speed. So I'm actually going to deconstruct that one to get more points. And then on the weapon slot, anything better with the weapons? 31% damage after kills, or 14% energy gain from headshots. What was this? 24% damage. It's 14%. 31% damage after kills. I'm going to actually swap it out. Okay. Now we're going to head towards the lift.
Time to burn.
Okay. Gonna go meet the janitor in maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face. The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ati here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ati. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ati guiding me too?
Okay. Find Artie the janitor. Well, this definitely looks like maintenance. I haven't got clearance level 2. Funny thing is, can't you just... Will it not let me? Oh yeah, it will. There you go. It's like, you haven't got clearance level 2. I don't care, just shoot the glass out. Book Club, Lopez. These days, most YA novels surround the coming-of-age story with either a contrived dystopian setting of a tragic romance, unless you manage to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure to a virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the world. To find a cure, they go on expeditions into dangerous, uncharted territories. The people all live in walled cities now because of the dystopian future, and along the way, they just have to fall in love. I'll out we never got to know if the Fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for YA. The main character succumbs to the Fix when she's so close to the cure and commands her love interest to go on and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but that the job can still be done. She dies out in the unknown, alone and surrounded by danger, but never loses sight of the goal. That's a good soldier strength. I give the book a 3 out of 5. I feel most of the teenage angst is like a little lost on me, but I'd recommend it to my brother's kids. Okay, there's a box there. Whoop. Who needs a code? You can just jump through the door. Janitor's office is this way, and ventilation. This does not look friendly.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room.
Uh-oh.
How do we get there?
That doesn't look good. Does not look good. Does not look friendly. Uh-oh, bad guys. Wait for it. Have a cup. Thank you. Have a chair. Catch. Uh-oh. Barrel. Oh, damn. Ooh, that's got to hurt. Okay. Cleansing point. Let's go have a look. Save the area if you can. Okay. Things are going to go back to normal, bearing in mind that it's not really a normal. Okay, that door's locked. Janitor's office is this way. Anything in here? Yep. Oh dear. Bad guys. Duck. Uh-oh. for it. Oh shit, going that way. Whoop! Oh, totaled him on the head. That's quite funny. More bad guys. No, I think we're clear at the moment. Oof, okay. Let's go in here. What's it say? Janitor's office, straight ahead. That's locked.
What's down that way?
Oh, yeah. Oh, look. A merry chase. Hold to activate. Before we get to janitor's office. Hang on. Is that the same room? No. Oh, we can watch something on the telly. Oh, this is messed up. You're going to love this. Watch this. This is a kids' TV program about all the mad shit in this building.
Hey, man! What are you trying? I'm trying to talk!
I'm drawing the pyramid.
The what?
The pyramid.
What's a pyramid?
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
I miss my home.
There's a lot of those to be found, and it's messed up. Oh. Oh! Fell through the floor. Cleanse the merry-go-round horse. Object of power. Here we go.
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous.
There's a horse. I'm an adult, but I need an adult. I don't like the puppets. I know they are freaky. They get it. Oh, oh yeah. I thought I died then. It gets freakier with those puppet
Object
things.
of power.
Here you go.
How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Okay. Try and cleanse it. Use evade to complete the astral plane. Oh. Prove that you can escape. Wait for it. I can now, like, super dash like a superhero. Oh, no. Messed that bit up. Here we go. Here we go. And I can do it in air now. There's a person standing there. Person's disappeared. Oh no, there it is. Gold enemies are immune to Jesse's attacks. Oh, yeah. So I've got to avoid them and not get shot. Go grenades.
Let's see the hiss keep up with me now.
Right, here we go. So my new power, I can dash across gaps. Run into the light. Whoa! Fell through the floor. And this is the best bit. You land back in the room that you're in. Okay, let's go talk to Artie, the janitor. I've got about 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to finish for this afternoon. Let me know in the chat if you would like me to stream this game more. As I said, I've already played it and completed it. But, you know. Also in the Discord. If you join the Discord, we'll have a look. Now, I love this bit. Look at this guy, right? There's his photo on the wall. Wait for it. He's in exactly the same pose.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
I know.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Jaha. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back.
I've now got clearance to level 2.
Thank you, Ati.
Find a way to fix the NSC power. And what else? There is jobs on the boards, but we'll come back to that. These are like little side missions because every good game has its side missions. Let's use the key. And let's keep going. So we don't want to go that way.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Okay. So I've basically got to keep the lights on. That's my duty. Oh, a lift. That says ventilation. Oh, NSC power plant. I am going the right way. Mind you, wanted me to go down where the key was, so let me just go back. Or was that just that lead back into where I come from? If I think it does actually, doesn't it? It just gives me the bonus box. Zoop. Yeah, okay, that takes us back there. That's fine then. So let's head to the power plant. At least you just got a couple minutes more. It's all red though. It's not good. We'll head down the lift. Okay. File here. And an object of power escaped the Panopticon, God help me, a couple of weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round, horse zipping around the sector, alert me. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely don't bind it to yourself. Well, we've managed to bind it, so that's okay. So it's not so bad. Oh. We're at the power plant. Seems to be a friendly person there.
It's dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Okay. Speak with Chief Arish in the security booth. Okay. Ah, this must be Arish.
Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
I'll talk to him in a minute because there's a file here. Let's do that. Hey Simon, I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Artie, just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him so you could better deal with his odd habits, but yes, he's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on his steps. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. So that means Artie the janitor is kind of a classified subject, which is interesting.
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jessie Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else.
Okay.
Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Well, that's catchy.
Hey, Mojo.
Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is?
Oh, he's just woken up.
He will have one by now.
Hey.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Well, that's the perfect note to stay on. Not only because little man has just woken up, but hello, yes, he's woken up. So this is a perfect time to stop this. I'm going to pause. There we go. Do you want to get down, little fella? Okay, there you go. So there you go, folks. That is Control. First look at Control. I say first look for maybe you, not for me. I say I completed it last year. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a bit odd that I'm doing a Thursday afternoon stream, but I needed to fit it in. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like me to continue playing Control, let us know in the chat or join our Discord. For any people who are watching now, if they haven't seen the Discord message, I'm going to put that in now. Boom. You can join the Discord and we will continue that chat. So let me know what you think. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. Everyone that's and thank you to Fox in About for the follow earlier. Have a great afternoon, what you may be doing, and I shall see you tonight. Take care. See you later. Goodbye.